What's up guys, and welcome to Void of Just Gaming, your channel for fresh Arena of Valor content. Today I've got something special for you. As you might know, I have been in a 5er queue lately, and at the end of the evening we decided to play some builds that might be a little bit special. So I've got officially the full tank build for you, and I think it's the only composition where I enjoyed playing Xeniel at all, because as you guys might know, this champion is just one of the worst, and I have a statement for that I'm going to tell you in the upcoming video. I don't have a build for you as my game is kind of trying to update, but it's not working at the moment, so I don't think that the build is important. I think the gameplay is important, and therefore we're going straight into the gameplay. If you guys could subscribe, leave a like and a comment, that would be really nice of you, because I want to grow this channel to 1,000 subscribers this year. But without any more talking, let's enjoy today's video. Let's go. Alright guys, so here we go, and as you can see, I have been taking the support role. I don't know why this had happened, so I'm not only the tank, but I'm the support, and I'm Xeniel support, so this is going to tell you something about how I'm going to enjoy this game. As I said in another statement here in one of the replies on my channel, I don't think that Xeniel is of any use these days. He's not strong enough to really use his kit, because that would mean that he's going to play solo lane, because then you can use your ult in your favor and help your team out. And if you're going to play support, your ult is not really helping too much. And yeah, this is kind of like the conflict that I see in between Xeniel. He wants to be a solo laner, but then he has to compete with the likes such as Florentino, Richter, Chi, and well, I'm not going to think this is of any good use. And support-wise, there are way stronger supports than Xeniel right now in the meta. Talking about Teamy, talking about the good old Kha'Zix, we've got Zip, Zabbly Whoop. So I don't know why Xeniel is even in the game, and I would not recommend anyone to buy him or play him if you've got any other stuff to play with, and if you don't want to ruin your nerfs, because Xeniel games are by far the worst that I'm going to play here on this channel. And I know that there might be Xeniel mains who really mastered the champion, but I think you have to be a certain kind of person to endure all this pain that you need to go through if you want to maintain as a Xeniel main. I don't see him that often, and I guess that there is a reason why this is the case. So this was my Xeniel rant at the beginning of the video. Right now, let's focus on the game. We are playing a full tank list. We've got Chogna here. We've got Malok. We've got Gildur. We've got me, and we got Scud, who is kind of like not a real true tank. So he's got some kind of hybrid thing, but he's going to kill the poor Sephara in this very match, and that was not nice. So I decided to switch to Eradicate, because I actually saw that we might be lacking some of the damage, and this is going to be phenomenal. In this composition, it is going to work really well. Therefore, a lot of the stuff that I said about Xeniel at the beginning of the video is not accountable in this kind of scenario, but I don't know. You guys are not going to play 100 times with Xeniel in tank composition, so this is going to be not as good as in this kind of case. And what's really good about the whole scenario here was that I was actually in Discord talking to people, telling them when I was using ult, and therefore I could make the best use of everything, and I just saved my body here. Because if you are not in a way to communicate with your people or your teammates, you often have the situation that you are going to ult in to save someone, and he or she is just running out of ult, of the ult template. So this is going to be your daily struggle as a Xeniel. Well, never mind. As you can see, the game had some issues, and now I see the hero markers here at my ult all the time. I don't know why this is the case. I hope that they're going to fix it soon, because it was really annoying when I played it. distracting. It wasn't annoying, it was distracting a little bit. So, decided to not use my ulti because it's actually not worth using it. And now I see it's coming in. This was what I think that's what was like one of the greatest usages that I have ever used to use my ult. I was able to support like more than half of my team. And this is not something that you want to get into. And we had the tower talent where you can just disable your tower. That was ace. In this scenario, when you've got a lot of tanks and you can dive every single tower, that was just great stuff to do. So there we go. We've got Lumbo. Lumbo is really annoying, but we don't really care about him. Like, if you're not going to take another tower shot or two, it's not really... Like, Lumbo is not really doing anything against us. He's got lots of crowd control, which is actually quite nice. So he has become better with better range and better cooldown and stuff like that. But he's still no match for a really good support such as Malok, or even Gildor is a little bit better because he's got some damage as well as some crowd control, and his ult makes him really, really strong. So here we go, Eradicate in about 250 gold to come, and this is going to be really bonkers. Like, Eradicate on this champion with the whole combination and the ability to really dive straight into the line is going to be hilarious. I'm promising this. It's going to be really, really fun. And I said to my team, like, we kind of have an AD carry because we have Gildor with his mighty S2. It's really, really powerful. And then now Marja has been killed. I'm using my heal here. Gildor runs out. Gildor runs in again. Gildor is using ult. Gildor is about to die. Well. This is the problem with the ult, that it takes such a long time to actually use Angelic Splendor that you're going to have a hard time trying to use it. And this was like the best scene ever. I just got Eradicate, and while I was fighting on the tower, I managed to buy the item and just use it instantly. And now I said to myself, right, I need to get out here alive because this is... Okay, well, never mind. I was running into the wrong direction. Maybe I should waited until they entered the brush and then just got back to the south, back to my hometown again. Maybe that would have saved me. But as this was kind of a fun game and a fun build to play, you don't really care that much. We just enjoyed ourselves in the Discord, and that was what this game was all about. And if we might win this game, that would have been even better. But it was all about the entertainment. So again, another good usage of the ult. Here we go. Eradicate has been used. Kill, kill. Enemy has been defeated. Kill. Florentino again. He's like, okay, what is this guy doing? I like these kind of ults, by the way. Like, I love Max's ult and I love the ult from Xeniel. But it's just really, 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 really awkward to actually activate it. Like, I don't really like it that much because it takes such a long time, and then you have some kind of activation pause. Like, even when you have already chosen which character you want to apply your ult upon, it takes some time to activate, and I think this is really something that they should get rid of. I mean, it makes sense. He's kind of preparing for this mighty jump across the map. That kind of makes sense in an aesthetical way. But from a gameplay perspective, it's actually really, really, really bad, because it means that even if you want to use it as an escape tool, you are not going to make it work, because it is actually going to destroy you, because you will be killed while you are activating your ultimate. And I think that takes the complete idea of the ultimate. Just my 2 cents about this. I mean, the rest of the kit is fine. You've got a little shield that's going to burst and do damage. You've got this little engage jump, which is actually quite nice. But the ult, I don't know. It's not flawless, and that's what kind of takes him a little bit back and puts him behind other really nice support champions, I guess. I mean, have you guys ever played Xeniel? Do you even own Xeniel at all? Like, I was really hyped when I saw that they had this kind of like angelic seraph character in the game, and I was like, oh, that's so cool, because I really like this kind of angel mystical thing. But then I played him once and I was like, well, I'm underwhelmed by the performance. So it didn't really, I'm not playing him that often. Not playing him that much. So game is actually looking pretty nice. We have just lost 1 tower so far, and the enemy is down to 4 towers. One of them has already been damaged a little tiny bit. And I'm like, okay, well, Florentino, I don't really care. It's not really like, if you are not going to hit me with your full combo, I'm not really caring that much about this stuff. That's actually the case. So I was like, okay, let's do Abyssal Dragon. Well, let's not do Abyssal Dragon at all. So I saw Malok fighting and Scud fighting, and I think it would actually be quite nice if we got numbers. So I decided that I want to enter the fray. Malok is killing stuff. Malok is so strong these days. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure how strong he is. Double kill here, and now we're going to wipe the entire enemy team. Triple kill for our Scud. Going to take some damage so that my teammates are not damaged under the tower because I've got more life than they have. And this means that the enemy is finally down to 3 towers in total. So I was really surprised how well the combination worked. And that said, the enemy had a full functioning team composition. It was not the case that they had some kind of like double jungle or something stupid as this would be. They've got Valheim in there. They've got Sephara, who's really nice as a crowd control champion. They've got Florentino. They've got Marja. So they've got all the stuff that you would need. But I think, excuse me, I think they did not really put that into work. It did not really work out too well for them. So I've got Yoga's Edge. Now I decided to go with Holy of Holies just to deal more damage, because I thought, okay, the game is already over, kind of. So what is there about, what's about to do? So I can now focus on full damage to kill them. And Lumbo is dead. Florentino is dead. Double kill for Gildo. Tower has been disabled, and as you can see, we've managed to get every single tower of the enemy team. Not one tower is still standing, and that's an 11-minute game. Right now, we are sitting on a comfortable 25 versus 12. Really nice. But I mean, yes, we had been fighting in a 5er team composition with all the people being in Discord. So I think we had the opportunity to win this, and we've got the upper hand in that. Enemy is just defending. We can take Darkslayer without any problem, without being stressed out. And I was like, okay, well, if you are fighting here, let me just give you a hand. I don't mind. Now I've got all the shields up, and I'm going to die here. But I took one for the team. My team was able to get into the fight, and now they're killing Florentino. Hopefully. The shielding capability of Malok is just insane. Scott is not going to die. And now the cavalry has arrived. 11 kills for our Scott. That was insane. Legendary. And that is a goner. This core is gone. We won the game, and well, it was a pleasure. I thought, okay, that might be a bad idea. So if you guys have watched the Assassin game was after this one. So this was the first game where we actually decided to play something different and just mess around with the team composition a little bit. But in this case, it worked out so well, I could not believe my eyes. 9.3. Here we go. This is the score. For the upcoming details, if you want to see it, I didn't do any damage at all, but I tanked quite a lot. So I was confident with the score because we won the game, and it was actually a really enjoyable stuff. So if you have ever the opportunity to do something like that, go for it. It is great fun. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you stay tuned. 2 days to come, and there's a new video for you with my 4th promotion match in the ranked game season. And yeah, I'm going to play RoV. Check it out, and yeah, see ya. Bye bye.